Hi, I'm Jhanille Brooks. I am an associate counseling psychologist and I am the director of the Jamaica Mental Health Advocacy Network, otherwise known as JAMHAN. And we are a non-profit organization that focuses on raising awareness on mental health issues in an effort to reduce the stigma. So at the time that JAMHAN was formed, about 8 years ago, there was not a lot of information in the public space surrounding mental health, and we found that there was a lot of stigma, and really and truly the main organization that was responsible for disseminating information on mental health was the ministry. And we thought that as a group of young people, it was important for us to lend our voice to the cause. I've been doing this for a long enough time to recognize that we still have a lot of stigma associated with mental health. And when people hear the term mental illness, the first thing I think about is a madman on the road, eating out of the garbage bin. But I think it's important for us now, especially in the year of COVID, to recognize that any one of us can have mental health issues that we deal with. I think right now, globally, everybody is seeing how fragile their mental and emotional health is because we are all being challenged on so many different levels. We all have mental health the same way we all have physical health. And, the same way that we would want to do everything to take care of our mental or physical health and prevent certain sicknesses like diabetes or cancer, it's the same way that we have to take care of our mental health. So mental health exists on a spectrum, the same way you can be good to go today and then 2 weeks from now you have the flu. It's the same way that you can be good now and then God forbid you lose a loved one or you lose your job, and then you would be affected mentally and emotionally. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have a mental illness. It just means that you are going through something that is making your mental and emotional health less than optimal at that time. I'm often asked why I do this, like why am I so passionate about mental health and raising awareness. And honestly, as a Jamaican citizen, I personally do not have any intentions of living anywhere else. And I need to see things improve in my country. And I need to see certain things get better. And one of those things is mental health. And if you really rethink the way that you think about mental health affects all aspects of our life. Our crime rates, what's happening now and how people are responding to COVID, what's going on with our young people and education. Like mental health plays a role in everything. So we're here imploring you guys to rethink the way that you look at mental health. It's not just about madman eating out of the garbage bin. It's not about your crazy uncle or your drunkard cousin. It's everybody. We're all affected. We all have mental health. So we all need to take care of our mental health, and we need to advocate for more funding, more services, more public education programs like this. We all have a part to play. If you work at a company and you can try to motivate your HR department to set up an employee assistance program where employees can get a certain amount of counseling sessions if they've lost someone or if they're having a hard time at work. Does your school offer counseling services? Does your school have a guidance counselor? Like those are the things that we need you guys to be more vocal about, so that we don't have to come here year after year asking for your support. Alright guys, so I know year after year you've seen me here doing these different videos, doing these campaigns. Mental Health Day comes once a year and it may seem that's the only time that you hear from us, but we as an organization, myself, we've been advocating year round for more services, more funding for programs, more public education surrounding mental health. And we're going to be here next year again and the year after, because this is something that needs to change. This is something that we need all hands on deck from the top to the bottom to buy into this whole concept of mental health awareness and removing the stigma that surrounds mental illness. So let us rethink mental health.